Hello everyone, it's Katie here from the Scrappy Sisters, and I am back with another layout for our Keep or Purge series, and this one is using the Little Boys Have Big Adventures. Is that what it's called? Yeah, Little Boys Have Big Adventures by Photoplay. So I've got the 12 by 12 collection kit, do they call them that in Photoplay? Where I've got the papers and the sticker sheet, and then I've got the ephemera pack. Now I have used this collection already, as you can see, because there's some stickers gone, actually quite a bit of the ephemera gone, although this ephemera wasn't hugely, I don't know, it's not the type of ephemera that I like. So it's got a few frames and stuff, but not, I don't know, I just, correct me if I'm wrong, but boys ephemera I just don't love. Like if they had a few of these things in like the cardstock die cuts, I'm not sure why they didn't. Anyway, I digress. So this is the collection. Let me just shut this door because Danny's downstairs. So I've got these photos that I'm working with here. Lincoln's dressed up. He's wearing a dinosaur t-shirt and he's doing like a muscle man pose. You won't be able to tell, I don't think, on camera, but on the front of his t-shirt, he's stuck with sticky tape a picture of Thomas and Jack to his t-shirt, which is just the funniest thing. I don't even know why he did that. But what I've done is I've grabbed some of the, just the like offcuts of this, like the scraps of the paper that I had in this collection, and I have stuck it on the, well, I haven't stuck it down yet, I've just been playing around, and then I know I'm going to come in with some cardstock, some stickers, and then see how this kind of comes together. So I am going to fast forward you, but I wanted to do my little intro. I am using the Photoplay Little Boys Have Big Adventures collection. I've only got a few bits of paper left, this sticker sheet, and a few of the cardstock ephemera left. So let me have a play and see what we end up with. I am going to put you in fast forward. I'm pretty much going to leave this sort of as it is. So I'm going to stick it down though, but I'm happy with how this is looking. And then I'm going to come in with some more stickers and see if I can kind of finish it off a bit. I might even do some splatters on this page, so let's see what happens. But I'm going to switch you to fast forward. I'm going to create, and then I'm going to come back and talk about what I think about this collection. All right, so we're in voiceover mode, and I have to first acknowledge the elephant in the room. I don't know how many of you have noticed. However, this is like very cloudy footage. I don't know how else to describe it. It's almost like it's misty. And I didn't know it was like this until I did the editing of this video, and obviously I couldn't re-record it because I already made the layout. So we get what we get. But in real life, the layout is much more vibrant than this, and you can sort of see it in the still photo at the end. So I just want to say that. I don't know. Obviously there was something on my camera, like my camera was smudged, my lens, I just used my phone to film. I did notice it when I was taking my photo at the end, and I wiped the kind of camera lens and then took another photo and it cleared it up. So obviously that's what had happened. Didn't realize that the video itself would be like that. So apologies, but I can't yet. It is what it is. So these photos, as you saw at the start, are two photos that are pretty much identical. They're not, but they basically are. They're of Lincoln in the same pose. So I don't think I've ever done this before. If I have, it's certainly not very often. I actually left the two photos kind of joined together in the 4x6 size. And then I'm going to use this frame that has a little love heart cut out of it as a kind of focal point, I guess, over the photo that I think is the cuter one of him. They're both cute, but if I had to pick one, it's the one on the left that I like the best. And then I took the little love heart that was kind of inserted into that, and I popped it on some foam. And now I'm going to create the rest of my clusters. Now, I don't want to give away where we're going with this, but I don't like the small amount of ephemera that you get with this collection. So sorry, my phone cut me off because I'm almost out of battery, so I should have enough battery left to do this voiceover, but that was why it's so abrupt. Now, I was saying, I don't like the small amount of ephemera you get with this collection, and I don't know if it's Photoplay collections in general or this one. I don't know. I don't like their ephemera packs. I don't find they have enough like pictures of things. Like they could have had the dinosaurs in the sticker sheet and the like the construction vehicles and whatnot as like ephemera pieces, die cut ephemera pieces, but they don't. They've got kind of more what I would call, I don't know, they're not even journaling bits, but they're just like bigger things, like word strips, and I don't know, they're just big things that I find really hard to use. So I'm not a massive lover, and the papers are not my favourite either. They're a bit too bold for me, and to be honest, upon reflection, I think it's the red. I'm not a big fan of red, but anyway, I'll give you my final thoughts at the end. I do like this layout and how it came together, but I have used kind of all the kind of cool stickers that were left on the sticker sheet, in my opinion. Also, apologies if you can hear noise in the background. My kids are having a bath with their dad. Don't stress, they're not on their own. And I thought I'll quickly sneak upstairs and do this voiceover while I have 5 minutes. So I've added 2 dinosaurs to the left. I'm adding 2 dinosaurs to the right. And then I've added the 1 dinosaur up the top there that's floating in the hot air balloon, which I thought was super cute. And then I'm going to add a kind of tiny word strip to each of the clusters. I'm trying to work out. So, sorry, my son is yelling out to me. Just give me 1 second. Okay, I don't know that I sorted that, but I told him he had to give me 5 minutes. As I said, his father's down there. They are not on their own, but apparently only mummy can help with whatever the disaster is that's going on at the moment. So I'm trying to create a cluster on my right-hand side, and I put the dinosaurs down low underneath my photo, and I kind of had them sitting on that red piece of cardstock, which I liked, but then they were a bit too far away from the photo, and I wanted to kind of, I don't know, make that cluster a bit bigger. So I put the word strip up the top, but then they're not really joined, and it's not, anyway, I do fix it. But you won't see that until you hear me come back for my real-time voiceover. So I'm adding a tiny word sticker in each one, and then I'm actually going to add these little circle bits with the stars in them. I don't know, but they're circles with stars in them. Bit like enamel dots in my opinion, so I'm sprinkling those around the page, and I do have a couple in the ephemera pack, so I'm pulling out, I think I only need 1 extra to make it 3 in each of the clusters. So I'm adding those, and then I am coming in with some splatters, which I haven't done for ages, and I'm actually using, of course, my Navy Hide is Hot Colour Shine. That thing is still going strong. I've had it for absolute years, and it's like my favourite colour. Use it on a lot of layouts, and it's still going strong. And I also use a silver acrylic paint splatter or mist that I use for splatters as well. So I've done that. I'm putting everything to the side. I do decide I want to do my splatters, so I'm going to go and grab those and then give them a shake up, which does take a minute, because I just want to make sure that the pigment is all kind of dispersed evenly through the liquid, which I kind of assume is just water, but I don't really know. So that's where I am now. I'm getting my mists out, giving them a shake. Actually, I'm rolling them between my hands. I don't think shaking them is good, but you can see here the rolling action. Apologies, it's so fast. But I'm just giving that a mix. And then I'm going to cover my photo so I don't get splatter on Lincoln's face. And then I am just going to splatter. I just keep it to my clusters. I mean, it sort of is mostly all over the page, but I try to keep them to my clusters, and then I'm going to splatter with some silver, and then I'll be done. So again, I apologize for the colour. It shouldn't look that kind of, I don't know, misty, cloudy. I don't know how else you would describe it, but hopefully it won't happen again. I do have another layout on my desk ready to record. I've been on a roll while I've been on holidays, but alas, I go back to work on Monday, and it's Friday when I'm doing this voiceover, so my holidays are coming to an end. So we'll see how prolific my scrapping will be. All right, so I'm going to come back at you now for my real-time thoughts. Okay, so I'm back. I've made my layout. I just realised again I didn't put a title on. I had meant to, actually. I was going to put this on. Do you think it's too late? I think I can do that while I'm talking to you. But I have... Will it fit there without... it's going to cover the dinosaur's face. I really don't want that. Right, hang on a minute. I think we can do this. Let's put that there. There we go, that works. All right, sorry that I wasn't talking then. I had to concentrate. Okay, there we go. I've added my title. So, my layout is done. Now, what do I think about this collection? So, the thing is, I like many aspects of this collection, but what I like about this collection, I've already used. So I don't love the ephemera. I don't know, again, I don't know if it's a boy thing, if it's a Photoplay thing. I don't have very many Photoplay collections. But I'm not sure how many. Look, I would use that digger and probably that mixer. And some of these, You Are So Awesome, Be Unique, this boy. Look, I would probably use some of this. I'm not sure I'll use much of this ephemera that's left. The papers though, they're very, not so much this one. I like this one. This one here, and that one's a bit too busy for me. This yellow is very bright, and this background, this is very busy. I don't know, the papers are just not my thing. I mean, I'm never going to do a full red background. So here's my dilemma. I'm not sure that I would get another layout out of this collection. So as it is, hand on heart, I think I would need to purge it. However, I'm wondering if I should mix it with this collection that I recently used to make a layout. Happens to still be on my desk. So this collection, which is the Say Cheese Tomorrow at the Park from Simple Stories, I don't have any paper for this collection, but lots of ephemera. And I'm thinking, look, it's not a perfect match, but I think it would work. So while in my heart, I wouldn't use this collection, this Photoplay collection, for another layout. I just wouldn't. I don't have enough ephemera left to create anything more with it in the way that I scrap. But what I think I'm going to do is combine them together. So if I was using this on my own, it would definitely be a Purge. But I'm going to put them in with this one to see if I can get some more use out of those papers, and you know, the last few stickers and things like that. And if I can't, then the next time I pick this up to create with and I can't use those papers, then I'm going to let it go. But I guess, you know, by the true rules of the game, that is probably a keep. Look, funnily, see, I purged my little builder collection from Photoplay as well. So I wonder if it's maybe just Photoplay that I'm not gelling with. I can't remember what the date is today. So I'm technically keeping. I'm going to have to say it's a keep. Although I'm not keeping it as a collection on its own. But it is staying. It's not leaving my craft room. Not just yet. So here's the layout I created. I am keeping it, but I am going to put it in with the Say Cheese at the Park. Tomorrow at the Park, sorry. Say Cheese Tomorrow at the Park. I'm going to put them all together, see if I can get some more use out of both of those collections with them mixed and try and use them up. And that's where we're going with this one. So thank you guys for tuning in. Hopefully I find a Purge soon. Otherwise I'm thinking I'm just going to be making a layout with every collection in my stash, which is still probably not a bad thing. So let me know your thoughts and we'll see you in the next one. Thanks guys. Bye.